All right. Should be recording. I've got my pigtails, got my headband, got my water pack. Can't see it if I turn, but ready to go. I don't know if this is gonna work really. A little bit rainy out today. Normally I would hop the fence right there to get down there to the trail, but normally I would go through the fence, but they repaired it recently, and which screws me over because now I can't simply slip out the gate. So normally I would hop over the fence, but I'm not going to try that with this camera on my chest mount. So I don't know, maybe I'll just try to run out the gate up here. Huh. Going for a jog too. But my phone's in the pack, so yeah, they really secured this whole place by fixing all the holes in the fence. But unfortunately, there's only 2 pedestrian gates, one of which you can't use if you don't know the mechanical code, which I don't. And both of those are on the opposite side of the complex from me, so let me just open this gate real quick with my phone. Usually I don't carry my phone either on these runs because it's a huge brick, adds a bunch of weight, and I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's tracking me. Definitely some group, multiple different groups, all keeping tabs on everybody all the time through their cell phones. But I do have it in airplane mode right now. Haven't used this app in forever. Brevo? Yeah, I better hope there's never a fire in this place because nobody's going to be able to escape. Oh, network disabled, that's right. Well, looks like this guy might be leaving. Here we go. Also got my Trump knife. Never surrender. Which, by the way, sets off metal detectors everywhere you take it. Oh, son of a bitch. I literally can't get out of here. Yeah, I'll just jog through the pedestrian gate. Ooh. I don't know if you noticed that, but that knife is it's so big that it sets off metal detectors. It's alright, I'm supposed to be getting exercise anyway. Oh shit, was that thunder? I don't want to jog in a thunderstorm. Struck by the lightning out here in the fucking middle of the field. Okay. Alright, Dad, Father, since you're getting in shape these days, Just wanted to show you my little route that I run, even though this isn't the normal route. This is not the normal route. Normally it's easier for me to get the hell out of my apartment complex. Well, I'm running on the side of the street like this. Everybody talking. Oh my God, a pedestrian. Yeah, pretty rare around here. The suburbia. This will actually be easier. Drop down here. I won't have to go through the tall grass, which I don't like to do when it's wet. Very tall grass right now. Still not a lot of water here yet, but it will be. All right. See, that's my apartment up there. Should be able to just cut through that fence, but they fixed it. Locked us in. I don't know what the hell they're worried about. There's like no homeless around here. I guess if you're like an overweight burglar and you're not patient enough to wait for the gate to open, you can't find a ladder, makes it more secure. Skip a song. I can't skip a song with these. There we go. Let's hold the volume button. Oh, should I have these sunglasses on? Can't see anything. Whew. Good Scottish weather, madam. The rain is falling straight down, or slightly to the side, like. Apparently they picked the rainiest spot in all of Europe to film Braveheart. And not on purpose. So this trail, am I still recording? I guess so. Battery's already down 20%. Might not make it the whole way. That's fine. I think this is the bit of a shortcut here. Yeah, you don't really see anybody on this trail during the week. No, this is not the shortcut I thought it was. Hopefully it leads somewhere. Mostly because this, there's nothing on Google Maps that says there's a trail here. Not really. It's not like an official Google Maps trail. Ah, shit. It gets pretty technical. A lot of rocks, cave rocks, lava boulders. Here we go. So just enter from over there. Yeah, luckily the little incident on the water didn't totally brick my GoPro, evidently. Or maybe it did at the time, but since then it's healed. Maybe just the USB-C port is broken now or something. Got it running off a battery, non-stream mode, which I never do. The footage is much better, which is cool. Just gonna run out of batteries real quick. Only had one that was 80% charged when I spontaneously decided to record this. Riddle of steel is always carried with it a mystery. Must learn its riddle, Conan. Must learn its discipline. For no one in this world can you trust. Not men, not women, not beasts. This you can trust. Riddle of steel. Yes, you know it. Killed my mother, killed my father, killed my people, took my father's sword. Listening to the Conan music in my ears. Orchestral compositions. Best running music. Hey, don't have to worry about losing connection in the tunnel, as is not a live stream. Whew. Yeah, I went for a jog on like last Friday or something, or on Monday. And when I got back, I just fell asleep for like 4 hours. And the next night I slept, well, the next night I didn't sleep much, but last night I slept like 12 hours. My body is super out of shape. It happens so fast when you're a physically sedentary programmer, not mentally sedentary. It's an important distinction. But physically, absolutely. Whew. Braveheart soundtrack. Whew. William Wallace killed 50 men. 50 as it were one. Cut through them like Moses through the Red Sea. A lot more people working from home these days, I think. Used to be just the homemaker stayed home. Now there is no homemaker. They both just work at home, hate each other. I peer out the window suspiciously. That should increase the GDP. Or maybe not. Maybe that's the point. Who knows? Yeah, these videos look cool when you fast forward them. It's like fast traveling Skyrim. Yeah, I'm pretty out of shape here. gonna start drinking more BTT again. Maybe I'll eat less. Become chiseled. Yeah, I can remember the most direct trail to the park I'm trying to run to, but for some reason I can't reverse it in my mind and go back the same way I came. So I have an alternate way that I get back, which is fine. It's not doing it on purpose. Take a sip of water. I'm like that Jack Ryan guy going around with a body cam. Guy's used to kicking ass on camera. I don't remember this fence. Gotta look out for snakes. I don't know if there's any like venomous snakes around here, but I'm gonna take any chances. Probably rattlesnakes. It is Texas. There's cactus, cacti, there's probably rattlesnakes. Got the open ear earbuds. But it's still pretty loud. Call it bone conduction, which is just bullshit. Veer left here. I took John on these trails when he was here first time, I think, or second time. Of course, we just walked. So I want to slip slick rocks. Hold the line, stay with me. Loose. Oh, you're right. Oh, butterfly. Hold the line. Stay with me. Okay. Roma Victor! So I'm actually not in any kind of deep preserve or anything at any point. This is just like a green belt, essentially. It runs through all the neighborhoods. But it ends in a pretty large area that's basically a preserve. I don't go that far though. Not at the moment. One thing though is that it is pretty flat like the whole way. Saying goodbye the own way. Playing out loud tunes on out loud pipes. First, learn to use this. Teach you how to use Ilex Cave. We're on the right track. It's pretty hard to get lost here. Like I said, it's a very small area between neighborhoods. Almost at the halfway point. I like to jog at least the first half, the entire way. And maybe just walk the way back, just to get some outdoors time. Fresh air. It gets pretty stuffy in there. 700 square foot apartment. Alright, I'm gonna walk. Whew. Man, I feel like I've been in the same shape my whole life. It's like running does nothing. I mean, I guess if you look at pictures of me in like 10th grade, when I was doing all those sports and I went right into soccer, did the soccer camp over the summer before 11th grade in Annapolis. I was in pretty good shape then. Pretty fit. I guess I didn't really notice the change because it's so gradual. It's kind of nice just walking on the uneven trail, the rocks and shit. Meditative Kind of like when you're off-roading on the dual sport. Just focused on traveling over the rough terrain gracefully. Coming up to a clearing. I don't know if it's still recording. It is. At 18% battery life. At least I got to show the first half. I'll let it run down all the way. Maybe the last few percentages will last longer. Here we are. Nobody at the park today. Whoa. So yeah, if you continue on that way, that's kind of a large preserve that you can run around. Not too large. Small preserve. As far as preserves go. And I could come down here and do some push-ups. Something. Ugh. Can't squeeze through this gap. I'm not gonna try it. So that preserve is basically lined with houses. Guy's got a nice view of his backyard. Except besides me. Do some push-ups. It's the driest spot. Over the gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do some stretches. Whew. Nothing crazy, just a few leg stretches. Some neck rolls, shoulder rolls. I stay fit. But this is nice because it does make being in my apartment 24/7 a lot more tolerable. I can go a few days after doing just one of these jogs without feeling too claustrophobic. Normally I would get out on the motorcycle, go for a ride, but that wears on the vehicle, it costs gas, it's a lot more dangerous than going for a jog, and it's not really any kind of exercise. More interesting things to see, or do, potentially. I should go downtown more often on the weekends. I just don't really know how to navigate downtown Austin well on the motorcycle, so I'm constantly getting stuck at stoplights. Start walking back a little bit, maybe do a jog. I'm getting too fat and lazy. My nice apartment turned off by itself at 10%.